Morning, everybody. Well, good afternoon, just about. Most of you look like you did it in the second half of the day. Some of you got started pretty quick. I'm going to do something here. I'm going to share my screen. I'm just going to give you a quick introduction to what we're doing today, and it's not too big a deal. We're still kind of in the intro, so don't need to see me. Well, I guess it doesn't hurt to see my bedhead, but right here, uh, health and wellness, week one. Day two, you've already seen this if you've been on this morning. And so this is just to let you know whether you're doing it right. Most of you, a lot of you got it in um, yesterday, either by email or not. So a quick note on attendance, and it is what it is. And I know several of you checked in, uh, and you might have even left a Flipgrid. Flipgrid was not the way I took attendance, although I think it should be and could be. If I see your face, you're here. But for reasons I don't want to go into related to billing and whatnot, I need to collect an assignment. I have learned that I'm going to make the assignments for the attendance much shorter. So you'll still have work like you had yesterday. There'll be questions to answer and so forth for your grades, but I'm probably going to resort to like a 2-question, 3-question Google form or quiz. This will likely start next week. I'll see if I can start tomorrow and Thursday, but it'll likely start next week. And so what it'll be is you'll check in, and 2 questions will be very broad questions that you should have pulled from the day's lesson. And that's what I'll use for attendance. It'll be much easier and makes one place. And I think most classes are going to be doing this. I do know there's several different ways teachers have been collecting assignments. I guess we're all individual. We're going to try to streamline and get on the same page. I think Google Docs is the main way I do right now. So either share your doc or you upload the assignment. The other thing is Flipgrid, which I haven't taken any grades for Flipgrid yet, but that's just logging on and doing your thing. So the two ways you get your assignments are going to be Google Forms and or Flipgrid. Google Forms and then Google Docs that you'll submit with questions. From time to time, there'll be an Edulastic, and I think we're all familiar, except for the new students possibly. If there are any in this class, I'll have to look. Edulastic, and again, I'll go through a walkthrough on how to sign into Edulastic for those who may not remember, but that's how most tests are taken at the Excel Center. All right, so getting on with today. Day 2, turn in. You can view this PowerPoint. It's a real simple PowerPoint. It's the one I would give in class as an introduction to wellness guidelines. These are guidelines put together. Now this comes from the Albert Einstein School of Medicine. They're the ones who put this together. There's a whole class, and we're not going to go through all of them. We're going to go through this one and maybe one other one. But after that, we're going to get to our textbook, which you may or may not have already seen in day 3, day 4. So I just want to go over the general guidelines, and that's what they are. They're guidelines. They're not rules. You see that in the do now. What is the difference between a rule and a guideline? A rule has consequences if broken or not upheld. You're supposed to do. A guideline is optional. You can do it. We recommend it, but it's up to you if you want to follow through with it. So there are 7 good guidelines, or is it 8, for living a more healthy life, roundabout. Okay. And each of those guidelines can be broken down into a single class or at least a lecture and whatnot in itself. So we're not going to go into that detail. Now, Drury University, I'm going to click pages here real quick. At Drury University, which is the dual enrollment class, you're taking it through them, notice they have health services management. And they also have, where did it go? I'm going to scroll here. Oh, I lost it. Anyway, they have a health and wellness associate's degree that you can do in the evening or online. And so this class is included, and you'll notice, holy cow, how did I just lose it? I'm sorry. I thought I had it set to go right there. But you can see there is right here, the health services management, although that's not what I was going to show you. Okay, I'm going back. It's there. For some reason, I'm not seeing it. Moving forward. So So if you like just the intro, and it's all about community health, family health, self-health. But you're going to click on that, and you're just going to open it. Well, I'll make sure. Gosh, strike 2 today. Yikes. Let's see if this one works. There we are. Basically, what the PowerPoint goes through is this information right here. Okay, seems like a lot. For each slide, though, notice kind of play on each of the questions. So this will take a while. I'd say probably 2 minutes, 2 to 5 minutes per question. So it could be about 40 minutes. Okay, you can expect to spend. And that's it. And once again, you'll share the assignment when you're done, or submit for upload. Okay. Well, that's all for today's lesson. Day 2, wellness guideline activity. Get those questions in and done. At this point, you've each very well. I've only glanced at just a few of them. I haven't graded any, but I will be grading them this afternoon. Your research from yesterday, the ones that I've seen, pick some pretty interesting ones. I'll be glad to learn from them. This is where I really wish we were face to face, because then you could each share what you found, because everyone has something different. And some of you have a couple of the same ones and have different opinions, so that's pretty neat. Maybe that's what we'll use Flipgrid for, just sharing what we found. But hold off for now. I'll let you know. Day 2, wellness guidelines, as we begin to head into out of the introductory material and start thinking about yourself as we go into day 3. I can make this also the day 3. Look, one of you already turned it in. The day 3 intro video. There's no lecture for tomorrow either, so I might as well do it here. But again, you'll read over the section now. This is a fairly long section. I think it was 15 pages, something like that or so. Don't worry if you don't read it all detailed. You want to do it definitely a skim through, main points, read what interests you. It's an entire chapter, healthy life, living a healthy life. So you answer the questions that are here when you click on that. So this is the first time on this assignment you'll have to open your own Google Doc in another tab up here. So you can go to your Google Drive, like this is mine, and you will click on your waffle up there and open up a Google Doc and open up a blank one, entitle it Living Healthy Questions with Your Name. Living Healthy Questions with Your Name. All right, I don't want to do it because I want to have a bunch of docs, but just like Bobby Lee right there did. Bobby Lee Health and Wellness, right? So put your name and the class, and then you'll submit it. So you only need to do the circled ones. Okay. That'll be tomorrow. Some of you might even get on it today, it looks like. So, all right. Well, email me if you have questions. Again, I'll be available this afternoon on Zoom, probably starting at about 2:45, 3 o'clock. Okay. Haben Sie guten Tag. Have a good day. Stop sharing.